Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my channel, JB's Crochet. I am Amber. Well, I should get used to saying crochet and more because I've changed it and more. Good morning, Callie and Sassy Mary and Lisa. Welcome over to my side of the streets. I decided to do my live from my office space because honestly, I was like, why not? My kids are up anyway. So this is where we do our schooling from and just at life. This is where I have all my crafty stuff and my office. So just cleaning off some smudges. Oh, it's better. I have a scratch on this one lens, so even though it's there's always still something there. So I like this a little bit better just because I can see everything good. Giving up on the Ruana now. I have 2 fleece. I'm going to do a CC to make it mindless crochet. That is what I need. Hey, sometimes you do what you got to do, right? I am actually going to have to frog out some of my... Hello, Michelle. Working and lurking. Yep, you're back to work now. You started yesterday, Thursday. I remember you saying Thursday. So, yeah, I'm going to frog back some of my poncho because the round I started on last night, it wasn't working up correctly. So I feel like I need to go back and delete, as my youngest would say, a round that I put in to the pattern. Because I think the pattern, or the round that I put in, actually messed up the pattern. So I'm eating my own words and inserting foot in mouth with the whole saying that the pattern was not correct. Maybe I just wasn't understanding it. I still don't, but I'm just going to follow it and see where it takes me. I still don't understand the correction that she sent me, the creator, but I'm just gonna, I don't know. Because I don't understand what I'm supposed to do with what she gave me. It's just kind of confusing. So, my desk, I don't know why. I cleaned my desk off just for it to go right back to being full of stuff. I barely have room right here. Oops, sorry, I just bumped the microphone. I barely have enough room right here in front of me to work on my desk. Can you guys hear me okay? I'm going to try some. I want you to tell me if I'm muted. Can you hear me? Because I plugged in my microphone. Well, I don't know what that yes is to, Michelle. I'm guessing I did mute myself. Because if I did, then my correct microphone is being used. Hello, Melissa. I was going to say hi to you with my mic muted, but I was like, I need to wait. Oh, I really need to get this desk cleaned off. I have this, what is called a Galileo thermometer on my desk that I want to keep on my desk because I want to keep it safe, but because I have really nowhere else to put it. And it's a really fun looking thermometer. I went mute. I'm a mute. Let me show you this thermometer. It's really cool looking. I need to clean it off. It's all dusty. So this is called a Galileo thermometer. And you can see right now it is 68 degrees down here, apparently. No, you need to go back upstairs. I'm not getting the tablet out. No. Go back upstairs, please. Please stop. You know what? No. Stop. I don't have me muted. I'm going to lock his computer for a while so you're not sitting here whining about it. Gee, Merry Christmas. Like, I keep forgetting I need to lock a computer so that the other kid doesn't. Yeah, so my great aunt and uncle, gifted us one of these either for our wedding or something else. I don't remember what it was for, or it could have been a Christmas gift. I don't remember, but they gifted one to us. And the reason I say gifted one to us is because something happened. My husband and I were doing something, and somehow or another he broke it. He broke the original one, and I told him, I was like, that thing meant a lot to me and I really liked it. So I was like, you're buying me another one. So that's actually not the original that we got. So I need to wipe it off. It's all boogered, or it's all dusty and fingerprints. Oh, goodness gracious. Joanne, please be safe. We don't need you hurt. I hope you're okay. I hope you got it under control and that you're good. I don't like French vanilla and hazelnut. That or I didn't put enough in here. It just doesn't taste very good. I don't know. I mean, it's alright, but I'll drink it. It's coffee. So yeah, I like doing this right after Kim goes live, but if she does get the job, I will be doing this an hour sooner and be done by this time. So anyway, am I using too big a word, Sassy Berry? Oh, my teeth are dirty. The last 2 days have been like, oh, I'm sorry, Joanne. I hope it gets better for you. Well, I love seeing all these names from Kim's live. Yes, sounds like she's doing okay. She's good, and yeah, airing the house out. That really stings. Okay, so I already mentioned I am, when I was talking about my pattern, what was I saying about my pattern? Oh, the one that I'm frogging? Yeah, I mean, that's why I should just call this the confusion channel, because I'm really good at it. So I am making, okay, let me rewind. I'm actually having a bit of a dilemma on both of my projects that I mentioned yesterday. And I will talk about this one in a moment. I'm going to start with the poncho after. You know what? Let's start with Happy Mail first. Let's get that out of the way. Well, lurk away. We love lurkers too. Hello, Mishi. And Michelle. Yep, lurk away if you need to. So, I'm going to do my Happy Mail first. It is already opened. I already have it out. I ordered a t-shirt from Kim over at Fortunate Creations. There's an inside joke with this, so I don't know. You have to go back and watch some of her past lives from the last month or so, and you'll probably catch it, because I don't know if it's, I don't know that I could do it any justice retelling it. And honestly, you had to kind of be there to really get the inside joke, so to speak. So we're all joking that we needed a t-shirt about the situation. So if you know, you know. So I got my t-shirt. It was supposed to be purple, but she wasn't able to find purple, so she got me blue. But this was a good blue to get. I was not sure what kind of blue she got, and I'm glad she got this navy blue, because I love this color. Yep. Yo, 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 Michelle. I would wear it, but I had already put this sweater on over, or this little pullover, and I was like, I'll just show it to you guys. Yeah. Callie, you're throwing yarn everywhere today, here in the last couple days. Right? If you know, you know. So I got that. But little to my knowledge, a lot of us apparently didn't realize that she was doing this. She's throwing in a little extra surprises. So I would like to introduce you to my newest, what are these called? Somebody's? I think these are somebody's. This is Merlin. She left his little name tag on there for me. It looks like it's like a bulky yarn. It's very colorful. You can see pinks and blues and yellows and browns. And then he's got this cute little stitch marker purple heart on there. I'll probably take that off of there and add it to my little stitch marker collection. Oh my goodness, Michelle. Hopefully not too big of a mess. So this is Merlin. I was thinking of actually, oops, there's stuff under my desk too. I was thinking of actually setting him somewhere behind me, but I'm trying to figure out where could he sit where you guys could see him and not fall. Right there. I think that would work. I don't know, my cat might play with him, but we'll see if he stays there. She's actually on my desk with us right now, so. But she typically just lays on her little lap desk over there and stays out of the way. Sometimes she'll walk across here, but not always. So yeah, if it wasn't for going back to that Galileo thermometer, if it wasn't for that Galileo thermometer on my desk, I wouldn't have stuff on here because it's a decorative thing. So then it collects things, you know? It just seems to collect things. Put this by my basket. Okay, so we'll move on to the poncho. Yeah, Margaret, or well, Michelle's busy, so I was gonna say, if Margaret, if you are able to, I don't know if I can do it from my computer. I'm on a computer today, so I don't know if I can. I don't know how it works from here. Let's see. Go to channel. Let's see. There's no way to share it. Share channel. There we go. Share channel. Copy. Here you go, Mishi. Let's see if I can. Oh, Margaret beat me. You beat everybody. There you go. You got two different ones to go to. So yes, I have officially changed my name to Crochet and More because I do plan on bringing in just other crafts that I may do. I did get myself a heat press to make t-shirts, but I don't have the supplies to make the t-shirts yet other than the machine itself, the heat press. Morning, Heather. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, so here is the poncho. And Sassy Mary, I was going along following the written pattern. After watching the video for some time, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to follow the written pattern because I've gotten far enough into the video. And she doesn't do the whole poncho in the video because she has it all written out in the pattern. So I was like, you know what, I'm just going to start following the written pattern. And I got to a certain round and got confused because it didn't follow the video. So I decided to take it upon myself and do how she explained it in the video. And I got further into the pattern following the chart. And for some reason, my counts were off. My numbers were not adding or not coming out right. So I decided I'm going to frog out, rip out part of my poncho that I've gotten like 10 rows or so, 10 rounds or so. It's not very much. And start over from where I added the round in and follow the pattern as is and just trust the process as we usually hear on these things. So this is the poncho that I am making. I don't know if you can see the detail in that. I'm excited to finish this. I was almost halfway done with it last night, but then I decided after I was doing the one round, I'm like, yeah, it's not working out right. So There is, it's got waves and stuff in it. It really doesn't show the, yeah, well, my printing didn't turn out very good. That's as clear as it is, even for me. No, it's waves. I'll just show you the poncho that I have, like what I have done. About to mute this mic and yell at some kids because they're getting a little hairy again like they did yesterday. Okay, so here is mine. And so I got, you know, see the waves in it? There were the fans. It is. I love it. It's, yeah, it's Brianna K design. So this is puzzle in Jax. Right, Melissa? I love it. I can't wait to finish it. And but like I said, I'm only gonna rip it out to about here, maybe. I think this is about where I added in the row. Somewhere it's around somewhere in here. So it's not much. Yes, it's. I know some people are against frogging, but I don't have it in me to continue without frogging. So yeah. So it, yeah. I got her pattern off Etsy. Mishi. So yeah, it's a really pretty one. It's very new. She just came out with it, I think, on her channel. I'm assuming that she just released it on her Etsy as well. So would it be more? I mean, I think it's actually considered an intermediate. Let me look. It is. The skill level is intermediate. So yeah. But honestly, if you know how to do a single crochet and you know the anatomy of a single crochet and chains and you know how to make a ribbing, like, so what you do is you actually make this part right here, this ribbing right here, it's back and forth in like a 2-inch strip of in the back, single crochets in the back loop, like 5 of them, and you just make it so long. I'm following the pattern, so I did the amount that they recommended, and yeah, it's really, I don't know. I guess I'm considered an intermediate to advanced crocheter then, if it makes sense to me. You know, I don't know. It's hard for me to explain things very well, and that's why I should call myself the confusion channel, because I'm very good at confusing people. I could do that, Mishi. I don't know. So I tried to fix because I had added a stitch in, I think I accidentally added a stitch somewhere in that extra round, and so I would have to literally take a stitch out every repeat around the whole round, if that makes sense. Yeah, so that's why I think I'm just gonna frog it out and just straight up do it the way she calls for it. But I thought I noticed an error, so I reached out to her, and she got back to me and saying, "Oh, it looks like there is an error," and sent me the file for the fix, which it's the same. She sent me, you know, I got the same pattern back from her, but the round had the fix in it, the error fixed. But all it did was add. It's unless you have the pattern, it's hard to explain. Hello, Barbara. So I'm just going to move on to my scarf and see if you guys can help me with this issue that I'm having. So I have both my pieces done. I have to sew these tails in. So this is my Mal for Wands winter Mal. I'm making a turtleneck scarf. I wish Kimberly was on here. So maybe she could help me. And then this is the cowl that goes with it. So I found out that I had been explaining to you guys wrong with the assembly of this. So you do not, in fact, fold it this way. You, in fact, fold it this way, and you sew up the short ends. Please tell me what the short ends are. I'm assuming they mean these two ends together. So then you have this tube that you stick your head in. Good morning, Tina. So if that's the case, if you sew up these two ends right here together to make a tube, my head don't fit in there. And the other thing, and the reason it won't, is this chain that I did, to this initial chain for my foundation chain, it only has so much stretch and it doesn't go around my head. It's a tight fit over my head. So I pulled it out because I was like, maybe I need to redo this and do this with like a foundation single crochet chain so that I have the stretch. Good morning, Sugar. And Emily, Happy New Year. So yeah, this doesn't work. This is the foundation chain row end. Now this end, the end where you end on, a lot of stretch. If the first end, the beginning end was this, I wouldn't have any issues. Because what you're supposed to do is when you wear it, this actually folds down like a cowl. So it's supposed to fold down like this. But you wear it like that. It goes on your head like this, and you fold it over to make it shorter after you put it on. Am I making sense? Yeah, I'm having all kinds of issues. So I don't know what to, I'm thinking of redoing this cowl part because it's just not going to work for my head. I won't be able to wear it. And if I can't wear it, 90% of the world won't be able to wear it because I have a pretty average sized head. So if my head won't fit, a lot of people's won't. So, I mean, it's almost a child size. And I didn't do the child size cowl. I did the adult size. So this is the pattern I'm following. It is called the Amara turtleneck scarf by the Easy Design people. They're called the Easy Design. Let's see. Well, I love the scarf. I'm almost tempted to just make it a wrap scarf and just not worry about the turtleneck scarf or the turtleneck cowl. Sorry, I'm trying to cross my legs here. Yeah, I did the 46. I did the adult size because I did in the parentheses. Maybe I need to go wider. Have you ever made either of these turtleneck scarves that they have out, Mishi? Because I have both their patterns. The cowl part is what's my issue with it. Love it, but I just don't know what I did wrong for it to not fit. No, I don't do gauge washes. It could be, but honestly, part of it could. Like I said, the only issue, one of the main issues I'm having with this is that chain. There's no stretch to it. It stops right there. It's like boom, done. And then the other end is the end that you know has the stitches in it. It stretches. If it had that stretch, it wouldn't be an issue. So maybe I redo it and I do the chain in a bigger hook. Right, Melissa? What's a gauge swatch? I don't know what is this gauge swatch you talk about? So I wonder if I make it with a bigger hook, you know, just that chain part. Okay, yeah, because you want it tight around the neck to keep you warm. I know, you know, but like, Yeah, I wonder if I just need to up my hook size. Well, you know what? I could measure what I have and see if it even comes out to the same. Let's see. What is it? Where's their gauge? Do they even have a gauge swatch thing on here? Gauge. 10 double crochets per 4 inches. It says this turtleneck scarf can be made for any gauge. So if you have a different gauge, you will need to measure the dimension. And see, that's the thing. I measured the piece. So it says, repeat this row pattern until you reach 8 inches. Well, I did. It's just, I need to make it a little bit longer. Yeah, so it won't go over my head. So I think I just need to make it longer. Or go up a hook size. I might try a hook size first. Because that's what it says on here, to just make it 8 inches, and I do the chain 46, so it's the length that the length of the piece before I, not the height of it. I need to make it wider somehow. Use a larger hook for the chain, then switch back to what it calls for. Well, that's the thing. I didn't do it exactly as it called for with. So, okay, this pattern uses a number 5 bulky. I am using this is, of course I left it upstairs. This is the Karen, what is it called again? Cinnamon swirl cakes that I believe are typically a weight of a 4, but this strand at times felt really thin. So this is almost, I would say, a thin 4. I'm glad I could make you laugh, Mishi. So I don't know that this is a true 4. Yeah, so that will change the pattern quite a bit. But I measured my pieces to the same measurements. It's just, for some reason, I need more of this. Like I just need a wider circle with the cowl part because it's not fitting over my head, which is fine. I mean, this used up very little yarn, and honestly, I could probably figure out a way to pull it out and just attach this to the skein of yarn that it came from and just, make a new one. I don't mind doing that if I have to. This is the part that took the longest. Yeah, it is more squishy. Hello, KK. And see, that's the thing. I didn't want to have to go buy yarn. And this was perfect because Juan's cowl was blue and purple yarn. And I went, oh, look, it's blue and purple all on the same strand. I don't have to change colors. Like literally the one tail. Where'd it go? Where are you? This one right here, that was the end of the first cake right there. I got all of this right here from one cake. From this arm to right here where my hand is. And then this came from this area right here. I thought I started it here, but why is it not here? Anyway, I got about this much from the second cake. Yeah, well, no, it's so 8 inches. So, okay. It's 8 inches from, well, this is upside down. So it's 8 inches from here to here. So it's actually, you attach these two together, these two side pieces. So it's actually, this needs to be wider. The 8 inches I think is fine because it gives a nice when you fold it over, it gives a nice thickness between my chest and my chin. So I just need to make this, instead of doing the number it calls for or do it in a bigger hook, I need to go this way with it. Yeah. I need to add a couple inches onto the this way. So I think that's what I'm going to try to do. But I love this. I love this. This is going to be fun because it's going to either, you know, go around like this with that cowl right here, or the cowl be here, and then, you know, you can wear this like this. So it'll be a nice shoulder cover, you know? Yeah, right, Mishi. I only want to add on, I think, you know, another inch or two to the ends. So yeah, I'm thinking no more than 3 or 4 inches to the length. Should be plenty. Right, so I was thinking of doing a foundation, what are they called? The chainless foundation rows, you know, do just a row of foundation, like single crochets for the amount that I need, because that gives you more stretch. And then do the pattern, because I know how many stitches I need to have to make the pattern work, right? I think I have a plan. This is why I wanted to bring it to you guys. So yeah, so you can do all kinds of things with this scarf. Oh goodness. Oh, so did everybody get to meet Merlin? Did anybody come in late that hasn't met Merlin yet? So I have a plan for my poncho and my scarf. We're only at 32 minutes. Ooh, I know what I was going to work on. Hello, doggy life. Hello, hello. Thank you, Mishi. No worries, KK. Okay. So obviously there's some people that haven't met Merlin. Merlin, sorry. This is Merlin. This is my, she's calling them somebodies, right? Kim at Fortunate Creations, I think those little buddies that she's making on her Addie. I think she's calling these somebodies. So this is Merlin. I didn't show you guys his little tail. He's got a tail. Somebodies, yep. Isn't he cute? And he's got whiskers. I'm assuming this is a cat. He looks like a cat. I'm going to call him a cat. Merlin the cat. Or it almost kind of looks like a mustache. Mustache. He's got an earring. Well, it's a stitch marker, but I'm calling it an earring. He's a very hip Merlin. I love him. He's cute. So he's going to hang out right there. And then the t-shirt. I bought the t-shirt, but Kim sent me Merlin as a surprise. Or an otter, yeah. I don't know. I like a cat. Well, my cat disappeared. I didn't even realize she got down. She's not there anymore. I bought this from Kim, and she sent me Merlin as a surprise. So I got myself a yo 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 shirt. If you know, you know. You had to be there to understand this. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure she made him as a cat too. So I like Merlin the cat. I don't know. Merlin just fits a cat. Although otters are cute too. I have to say otters are adorable. I do like otters. My best friend's son loves otters. He actually calls himself an otter. I know. So I got this bag. I don't know if I showed this bag yet. This is from... Hello, kid. Look who's sitting right here. You see him? I just put the shirt down too. So I got this bag from Hawaii. And one named Arthur. I used to have a huge black cat named Merlin too. That's cool. I love Merlin. So this is a bag that supposedly was made in Hawaii. It's not, I don't know why it won't clearly show you the tag there. It does say made in Hawaii, USA. And it is reversible. So this pocket that's right here is on the other side of the bag. Well, it's actually on the opposite side of the bag on the inside. Well, later, Mishi, thank you for stopping by, and good luck with work today. Hopefully it's not too crazy for you. Adigurumis. Yeah, she calls those adigurumis, but she's she talked to Miss C, and Miss C, you know, graciously allowed but she also changed it up and went SUM buddies, some buddies. So anyway, I am using this bag as a project bag. So I have the scarf that I was telling you guys about yesterday in here. So I am actually using, it's upside down, but I am using the Mandala Gradient, not ombre, the gradients. I don't know why I was calling them ombres, the gradients. So apparently Dee, I believe, said she had a bad experience with hers. So far, I haven't had any issues with mine. It's super soft. Yes, Miss C is doing well. She had a doctor's appointment this morning, so she was just a little late in getting there this morning. So she's good. No worries, Kim. Drive safely. So here's the scarf I've started so far. You can kind of see some splotchiness right here. I can't get my finger, but you know, I really feel like there's not much yet. There's a little bit maybe right here. It's really hard to see it unless you're really looking for it. I mean, this one stands out a little more, but I feel like it's part of the charm of it. So you can kind of sort of see the fade, the gradient kind of coming out. So far, I'm in the lighter stuff right now. So I am just doing the alternate V-stitch, and I am using a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook to work it up. So good morning, Heidi. I'm gonna get me some coffee while I'm thinking here. I'm trying to drink my coffee while it's still warm, because like when this starts to cool off, it's just, I don't know, I don't like it. So I'm trying to drink it quickly. Oh my goodness. This pattern is one of those patterns it's almost a mindless crochet. Oh my goodness, this is twisted. It's a twisted. There we go. I love, if you guys haven't tried the alternate V-stitch, I love this one. This version of the V-stitch. I don't know why. I just do. It's pretty easy to do. Oh, by the way, the Granny Square deck of cards I am still waiting on. My luck with shipping here lately has not been very good, because I ordered a thing. I can't say it because my daughter's listening to me. I know she is. I ordered her a Christmas present off of Etsy, and it shipped December 17th. It has made it to Omaha not once, not twice, but 3 times. Yes, we're not celebrating that, but okay. It has made it to Omaha 3 times and has still yet to be delivered to my house. Apparently, it wants to go in and out of Omaha a couple times before it gets here. Like, I don't understand why it's doing that. Like, it's literally going across the state and coming back and going and coming back. It has been in my city 3 times. It has yet to be delivered. And then Amazon, I was supposed to have my deck of cards for the granny squares 2 days ago. No, yesterday. Actually, no, I was supposed to have it Tuesday because I ordered it and it was supposed to come the next day. Well, there was a delay, and I get that with the holiday, whatever. It was supposed to be here yesterday. It still didn't get, it wasn't even out for delivery yesterday. And last I checked, it still wasn't out for delivery. It's like my house has a force field or something around it. Like, don't deliver to her. So let's see. Arriving today between 9:30 and 12:15. Anytime now. It is actually out for delivery right now. Yay! My deck of cards. So, I had got to thinking about this yesterday, and somebody asked me in my lives, right, Margaret? Like, I don't know what is good. I don't normally have issues with shipping, but I mean, the holidays apparently messed things up around here, but that's fine. I don't know. I don't know how much longer to give the item on Etsy before I contact them. You know, it was supposed to be here. If it had shipped on the 17th of December, it should have been here by Christmas. I should have been able to wrap it up and give it to her Christmas morning. That's it was like 8 days, right? And it shipped through the USPS, so it should have been within that time frame, if I had to guess. And it wasn't, but I don't know how much longer I should give it before I contact the seller and say, hey, look, I know it's not your fault because it's once it's shipped, it's out of your hands, and it has literally been bouncing back and forth in my state from one city to another for weeks. And like, you know, if they're willing to even do anything, you know, I don't even know if they would, but right. It's in Omaha right now, Margaret. It's in Omaha right now. Let me double check, but the last as of January 1st, 2 days ago, it was in Omaha. Oh, I bet. Oh, right, Kim. Let me check this Etsy thing, and then I'll tell you guys. The guards. Yes. Yeah. Thank you, Kim, for reminding me. Okay. It arrived at the regional facility, Omaha, Nebraska Distribution Center. It scanned in at 5:10 on January 1st. So the deck of cards with the granny squares. Now, I know that out of all 50 of those, that lady that made the cards does not own all of them. But what my plan is because I am buying basically a pattern set from somebody, I'm going to treat it as if they are all her designs. Now, the first one I know is a solid granny square. What I plan on doing is for those squares I know that are out there already by a bunch of other creators, I'm going to link a video to that specific square for you guys to follow. The other ones, I would highly recommend you guys buy the deck of cards. Only because I don't want to put the pattern out there and get in trouble. Oh my goodness, Callie. Yeah, Joann's is notorious for delayed shipping. Well, I hope you get it today, Heather. Kept passing by your state, called them and they flagged it so that the next time it was scanned, it would be pulled and placed on the correct chart ready in my. So I have bought the Kindle written instructions and I bought the cards. So I will be doing something very similar to Kim where I won't be giving you guys the instructions because, you know, it is technically a book of patterns. I'm calling it a book even though it's a deck of cards. Just think of it as a mini book. So if you are planning to follow me with those squares, I would highly recommend buying that deck of cards. Can we put Amazon links in the chat? Or should I just link that in the description after I'm off the live? Get me a Post-it note out. I'll write it down so that way I can. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, Kelly, Joann's is notorious for, yeah, the way they ship is weird because, like, you'll order a whole bunch of stuff and then you'll get it in, like, 10 different deliveries from 10 different places. It's so funny how it's weird how they do that. I don't honestly, I haven't really experienced that because I don't order through Joann's. I just go to the store. If I can't find it in the store, I don't order it. Or I order it, you know, I try to get it in the store if I can. Yeah, just edit out some of it maybe. I don't know how, because you do talk your way through it, which I like. I do enjoy listening to. I'll sit and play your videos while I'm working on something else. But no, the reason I was asking, can we, you know what? I'll just link it in the description. The granny square for Amazon. Granny deck Amazon link. I hate that you had to experience that, Kim, with the book that you were doing. Honestly, I think you can still do it the way you're doing it. Just don't talk while you're making them. You know, and I don't know. I think people could still follow you, still pick stuff out of still do your menu. Just say, hey, you know, instead of doing it the day before, letting them know what you're going to do, say, okay, plan out your menu for next week and say, all right, next week we're going to do X, Y, and Z for our menu out of the book. And then that way you can say, hey, go buy the book. That way you can be ready for that menu. You know, that way you can still do it the way you've been doing it. It's just you won't be able to, you know, talk the pattern out on your videos. Right. And you are pretty creative with coming up with your own. I don't know how you do that. Like, I don't have the creative brain like that to come up with my own stuff. I can do tweaks on other people's, but then it's like, you know, I don't know. I haven't quite gotten, it hasn't quite kicked in yet for me. Karen Ombre. I like Karen Ombres. I'm using a Karen Ombre in a blanket that I haven't touched in forever. Amazon link. Gotta finish writing the word out so I know what I'm looking for or gonna do. I don't want to be done with my live. I got 12 minutes. So I still have to work on the flag that, you know, that we were going to do for another crochet along as well. It is the color. So the ombres, I don't know that the Karen ombres have to me, I think this is more of an ombre where the color change is very gradual. The Karens are an ombre of color shades, it almost feels like to me, in my opinion. And yes, they are good. Karen yarn in general is a good yarn, in my opinion. Oh, I don't want to do a cross double. Geesh. Trying to do a new stitch in my scarf here. Oh, I need to do a chain one. Keep forgetting my chain ones in between. If I don't do my chain ones, my scarf will start cinching in. We don't want that. We want it to be straight all the way up. So this is going to be a scarf for my mother-in-law, who is my husband's stepmother. So she's I call her my stepmother-in-law. I mean, she's still a mother-in-law, but she's the stepmom. Go ahead, Margaret. If you can drop it, go ahead and drop the link for the Granny Square deck. Otherwise, I will for sure put this in the description for those of you that don't see the link in the chat. If you're watching the replay, I did figure out how to get the replay chat to come up, and I don't know how to do it on here when I do my lives from my phone, but I was able to on my computer. When I was setting it up, it was right there, where it said, right at the top, it had like live chat, and then underneath it said live chat replay, and I made sure to click the live chat replay too, so they were both checked. Well, you can always retract that one if you want to, Margaret, the first one. That way it's not. Yeah. YouTube is, was that the first? Maybe that was is that the Brianna K one that you repasted, maybe? So, yes, if you guys are interested in following along with the squares with Kim or myself, please make sure to go buy that deck of cards. It's under $20 on Amazon, the last I knew when I ordered it. And then the written instructions, which I find really weird that they have them separate. Now, the Kindle, I paid for the Kindle book of written instructions, which I think that's all it comes in. And it was around $7. Thank you, Sassy. Yeah, it's $18. I think it was like $19 with like tax or something. And then I paid like $6 or $7 for the written instructions, because I utilize all three aspects of creating stuff or making stuff. So like if you have a video, a written instruction, and a graph for your stuff, I'll use all three. I'll watch the video, watch your explanation of it, and then I will follow the written instructions, and then I will, if I get the written instructions enough memorized well enough, I just start following the pattern or the graphs. Hello, Samantha. You got balloons. So I utilize all three of those, the written, the graph, and the videos, if they're all available. They all help me understand what it is that they're wanting. So anyway, so I will be doing, so I think, Kim, you're doing a blanket after you do all 50 of the squares, but you're doing the 50 squares all in like one shot. I'm doing one a week, and I realized that there's only 50, and there's 52 weeks in a year. So I was able to come up with the last 2 weeks I will spend putting the squares together. So I am doing Juan's Mal. I'm actually almost done with it. I just have to redo part of it. So we had a discussion about that early on in the hour. So if you missed that, you'll have to go back and watch that, because we did talk about what I will be doing to fix my dilemma that I am dealing with. So right now I am working on a scarf for my mother-in-law. So I'm just got started on it the other day, and I decided I'll use it to work on for my crocheting time with you guys. So if you guys want to work on something while I'm working on this, while we chat for the last 5 minutes or so. That's sad to me, though. I don't like sticking to an hour, but that's, I can't give you guys more than an hour with my kids around, because they get antsy. Antsy kids are not good all the time. Not always a good thing, especially mine. They're good kids, but they just, they have their moments. When it's just mommy and daddy around, they have their moments. Like, here comes one. Nope, I'm not done yet. What do you want? Don't come over here, please. Don't come over here.
I want the tablet.
I know you want my tablet. You need to wait. When you see me upstairs, I'll be done. No. No, please go.
You took the tablet?
What is the yarn? What is the name of the yarn around the blue? Are you talking about backwards? This is so weird. I'm using my right hand to point. Oh, no. Never mind. It is over there. I thought it was on that side. So are you talking about this yarn right here? This one or this one? Because those are both Red Heart. Hold on. What is going on? So, have to get to Walmart. Take care. Oh, bye, Sassy Mary. Sorry. I just saw that you were there, that you said that. Enjoy your Walmart shopping. I'll be getting off here in a couple minutes anyway. Okay, so this is party. You know what? I'll just pull it out. Oops. I'm attached. It is party time. So this is Red Heart Super Saver Color Block. You know, it's like leaky everywhere. It is party time. It is called Party Time. And then this one, I have to flip that around because I don't like the leakers hanging out. This one is also color block, and it is in liquid teal. So Mama Wilma was making a blanket with these two yarns together, and I decided I needed those two yarns together because it turned out really cool looking. So I got both of them. Yep, that's right. Red Heart Super Saver Color Block Party Time. Ugh. I gotta get this one to go back in the right way. And then this one right here is a Karen. And then these are all Red Hearts as well. But this is, I love this yarn. This is Yarn Bee. This is Big Twist. And this orange and yellow is Big Twist. Good morning, Bethany. You finally caught my live at the end. I'm about to get off here in about a minute or two. So, yeah. Unfortunately, you'll have to watch the replay to catch all the funny shenanigans of Amber. You know, the confusion. I'm all about confusing people, right? Sorry, I'm trying to put something away over here and it wasn't working. Liquid teal, is that Red Heart? Yes. Yep, the Red Heart Super Saver Color Block Liquid Teal. And drop these fingerless gloves I made. I will see you all tomorrow. Well, have fun. Be safe, Margaret. I'm actually going to go ahead and get off myself. So I hope you guys have a fabulous weekend. I will be back here on Monday, somewhat around the same time, 8:30, ish. I will try to be on as soon as Kim is done with her live. And that way I can be off about this time to start school with my kids, because we need to get back to doing something, because they don't have much of a routine right now, and it's definitely showing. They're getting restless and bored, and those Christmas gifts they just got a week ago are no good anymore. So, well, good luck, Joanne. I hope everything is good with you, that there was no minimal damage, and that you are okay. Thank you, Callie. Have a great day. I don't do anything over the weekend, so I will see you guys on Monday, but I will be on the YouTube streets in the chats with other people's lives and videos. So, as I like to say, don't forget, it's a beautiful day, whether it's sunshiny and rainbow or a gloomy day. It's always a beautiful day to be kind and positive. and go make something beautiful. And have fun doing it. And I'll see y'all later. Take care, everyone. Bye. I gotta figure out how to end this on my computer. Bye, guys. See you later.